really weird. But yeah. I'm Bubbles and welcome to my YouTube channel. I asked you guys to ask me a few questions. I asked you all over my social medias. Is social medias a thing? Well, I asked you on my social medias, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr. I asked you to ask me a few questions, and I thought there were going to be questions about myself, but I got some pretty random ones, really fun ones too. But I will start without further ado. So the first question I got was, what's your biggest passion? That's a hard one. I have a lot of passions, but my biggest passion I think would be creating and making people happy. Not in like a people pleaser way, but I kind of really like helping people and kind of bringing out their happiness when they're feeling down or when they're feeling sort of medium, try to get them to a happy high. And I love creating, like whether it's YouTube now, taking photographs, drawing. I'm an architecture student, so I love obviously drawing and creating designs and stuff like that. But I think those are my passions now. I know that they'll change because I'm very indecisive and things tend to change quite a lot. The second question I got was skincare routine and products. Okay, well, I'm going to do another video on skincare routine because I keep getting asked that one, and I've written it on my blog before. So yeah, I'll do a skincare routine for you guys on YouTube and show you how I do everything, what time I do things, everything. But the products I use, I've been using Clinique lately because I got birthday money and a few vouchers, so I was like, let me just go spoil myself on Clinique. It's quite expensive, especially if you're a student, so I would recommend it because it's great. Like, it's amazing, honestly. It is the best product I've ever, range I've ever used. And I used to use Neutrogena, which I really love. Like, I have no problem with it. I like testing out different things, but Neutrogena is really nice and it's affordable. I've used Dermalogica before, which is also really great, and they really do focus on your skin, I suppose, because it's a skincare brand. But I really like those three brands and would recommend them. And obviously Cetaphil, if you do have problems with your skin. I went through a phase where I had some and it was whack, man. It was like December and I was supposed to be looking great, but I wasn't, and it was just, yeah, it was everywhere. And then third question, how do you keep your teeth so white? Lol. Filters, man. Lighting. Joking. Well, I do have pretty dark skin, so obviously my teeth will show and look a bit whiter. I just do the usual. I'm sorry, I don't even floss sometimes, most times, but I brush my teeth twice a day. And the reason why they're straight, I did have braces for a long time. I mean, I had some pretty, I could probably bite an apple through a tennis racket with the teeth I had before. 4, advice on confidence. Oh, I love this one. Well, confidence. You kind of have to fake it till you make it. You kind of have to just wake up every day and be like, I love me, and you're great, and you're doing the best you can, and whatever you do. And confidence isn't just like a how I look thing, because you can get that right and you can still not be confident. You have to be confident in what you do, what you say, the work that you put out. You have to put some work onto yourself and prioritize yourself and realize that you come first and you're the only person who's going to be there for the rest of your life, especially if you're in your 20s or your teen years. Just focus on yourself, and everything else will follow. And if you focus on loving yourself and taking care of yourself and taking care of your body and taking care of your mind, meditating, yoga, when you love yourself, confidence will follow. A one-liner would be, you're the only human being who is just like you. So why are you not taking that to the fullest English language. Why aren't you confident? I mean, no one else is like you. There's no one to compare yourself to. You're just great, man. You're great, and there's no one like you, and you're original. So just be confident. On to the next question. When mixing a drink, what goes first, liquid or ice? I would say liquid. Liquid goes first, because when you put ice first, then you don't get enough liquid in, and you can kind of put liquid in and then judge how much ice you put in. I mean, like, if you do put ice after the liquid, it tends to like fall. Yeah, it's not great, but I just, if I'm drinking juice, I'm not drinking ice. Or if I'm drinking whatever you were trying to say there, Gretchen. That question's from Gretchen on my Facebook. But yeah, you're there for the drink. You're drinking for the drink, not for the ice. So put the ice second. Personal chicken nugget score. I really like chicken nuggets, but every time I go to McDonald's, I just get a Big Mac. I only started having Big Macs like for the first time last year, and it was honestly life-changing. Oh my God, they're so good. I haven't had a Big Mac in a while, and in a while would be a week and a half. I really want a Big Mac now. But my personal chicken nugget score, I think, would be maybe 15 nuggets. I would take this not from McDonald's, but maybe from boarding school when we got chicken nuggets for lunch. Yeah, I'd say 15, maybe 20. No, if we're talking about boarding school, I'm gonna say 20. I'm gonna put a strong bet on 20, that I could finish 20 nuggets in 2 minutes if we're judging it by time. Favorite cousin. Oh, that was cheeky, Gumba. That was from my cousin Gumba. I don't have a favorite cousin. I love you guys all equally. I mean, I have some people who are a little bit high on the list, but like, I love everyone equally. Who is Bobby? You know, when I got this question, I was like, what? Like, Bobby Brown makeup? Bobby, Whitney's husband? And like, I wasn't quite sure, and then I realized that I had an alter ego called Bobby the Boy, because when I cut my hair a month ago, I think it was a month ago, I did my big chop for the first time in my life. I cut my hair and went natural. I've never known myself as not being relaxed or braids or whatever. So Bobby became my alter ego when I had no makeup on and I actually looked like a boy, and it was Bobby the Boy. And now I'm like, it was Bobby the Boy. Like, I'm still not weird and I still don't have Bobby. Bobby's still there. But that's Bobby. Bobby's my alter ego. And then there's Barbie the girl, like when I'm being like really girly, like all pink, and I've got my Mickey Mouse jacket and everything. And then the 9th question is favorite day of the week. Oh, this is hard. It's quite a toss-up. Friday is a good day. Friday is a good day because you still have that work thing about it, but it's kind of like the end of the work week and you kind of get to relax, and it's not Saturday, and on Saturdays I normally like work because architecture life is real. So I tend to work on a Saturday so that I don't have to work as much on a Sunday, but I always pull all-nighters on a Sunday, so it doesn't work anyway. But Friday's pretty good for me because it's kind of like, it's done. It's that relief of kind of being over with the week and moving on to the weekend. I really like a Friday. Wednesday's always been a good day for me too, because like throughout my school career, school has always ended early on a Wednesday, so that's really nice. And those are all the questions I have for you guys. I got a few like other weird ones on Tumblr, obviously, because Tumblr is pretty weird. Yeah, and I'm gonna actually give you guys a bonus question because my favorite number is 10, and it really annoys me when things end at 9, because 9 is just not my favorite number. So I'm gonna give you a bonus question that I always get asked, and it's, why is your name Bubbles? So my name is Bubbles because when my mom, this is a story that I got here, I don't know how reliable it is, but this is what I heard from my mother. When my mom was pregnant, every time I say pregnant, I always think of that video that's like pregnant. Sorry, that was really weird. But when my mom was pregnant, she named her belly No, my dad named her Belly Bubbles. And then it kind of just stuck. And then I think it was a few weeks ago, my parents are like, I was asking my parents the story again just to check up if the stories added up and they weren't selling me lies. And my parents were like, isn't it on your birth certificate? And my dad was like, I'm sure it's on your birth certificate. And I was like, no, it's not. I had to tell people it was my nickname for my whole life. Meanwhile, my parents thought it was my real name. So I might just add that on my birth certificate. But that's the end of my video, guys. And subscribe, like, comment. Give me some tips, what other videos you would like to see, what I could have done better with this video, anything. I love you. Baby, those Hollywood nights.